Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me. They're pirates, robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured to...
Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy target.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
You fight well. You've given me time to recover my strength. But now I must find Majorog and put an end to that miserable Takek's treachery.
Tell him, Chagrin. Who am I?
Majorog! You're nothing but a smuggling Yenta!
I've had enough of you, Chagrin. You'll pay for my losses with your blood. A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
You dare to challenge a warrior of the Empire? You said you had something to tell me. I understand. She was a true warrior. Tell me, exactly how did she die? It is good you were able to avenge her death, but she failed. I will not have Doran denied entrance to Stovokor because she died at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted here in these warehouses. Let me battle worthy foes.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
Prisoner you dropped off escaped with the help of two accomplices. One was a male Orion and the other a Nausicaan. The Orion caused a commotion, filing a complaint regarding a prisoner transfer that never occurred, and then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a holo-emitter disguise. The three then escaped into the city in the aftermath. This isn't the first time we've captured this prisoner. You're the only warrior who's managed to get him as far as Kronos. Your previous success has been noted, and so you are to track down this fugitive and return him once more. Get to it! Security cameras caught the trio heading for the challenge floor before they were lost in the crowd. You are to search there for any witnesses that may lead us to their hiding location. I don't care what this prisoner knows. He's been more trouble than his value to intelligence. If he happens to die during capture, there will not be an inquiry.
Greetings. How may I assist you? Fight with honor. I am Worf, son of Moog, Gintak of the House of Martok. And yes, I am the one you have heard stories of. I served the Federation proudly. I served under two of the finest commanders in Starfleet and fought many battles for the Federation. I regret nothing. But when war came between our people and my adopted family, I had to make a choice. The honorable path was here. Fight with honor.
I saw the trio you're looking for. They were talking to Tulok the Tailor right over there. Now don't block my view!
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan. Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the western slums. Garad hangs out over there. You should speak to him. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come see me anytime.
A stranger, Orion, and a Nausicaan. Is this a joke? Yeah, I saw them. They went into that back alley. They seem to be in a rush, and now I can see why. Garad is always happy to help warriors of the Empire with anything they might need. Good hunting.
Federation has had 2 previous encounters with Iconian technology that we know of. First, in 2365, when the USS Yamato and USS Enterprise D located Iconia, the lost homeworld of the Iconians. And again in 2372, when Captain Benjamin Sisko and a team of Starfleet officers joined with their Jem'Hadar enemies to destroy an Iconian gateway in the Gamma Quadrant. The Iconians' reach is vast, and they are dangerous. We can no longer ignore this threat.
You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your quarry is long gone.
You interested in buying a slightly used ship? Oh yes, just minutes ago. I sold him a shuttle, and he seemed in a rush to leave. Didn't think anything of it. I assume he's wanted by the KDF? Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought. And I will give it to you at no charge.
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Kronos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one. Do what you need to do to bring him back. You have his warp trail, so I begin with that. There is work to do.
On the front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning, every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the quadrant.
You? I am impressed. I thought Doran was the right choice for command, but apparently even I can be wrong. The KDF will do well with you in their ranks. You have the tenacity of a rabid targ. As much as I might deserve to rot in a Klingon jail cell and be interrogated to within an inch of my life on a daily basis, I have unfinished business. It's time I was going. I don't doubt that you would. However, I always have an escape plan. I've planted a tiny subroutine in all Starfleet computers. If any vessel arrives in the Boreth system, their sensors will pick up distress beacons from dozens of destroyed Starfleet starships. In addition, when we started this conversation, I sent out a few false maydays from these phantom vessels. Ships are already responding. You've proven yourself to be a skilled warrior already, so I'm sure you know that Kalis said it was acceptable to lose a battle to save an empire, or a ship. I suggest you leave before Starfleet arrives.
Klingon bird of prey, power down your weapons and shields, and prepare to be boarded. Our sensors are detecting several Federation distress beacons in this area. This trap is obviously your handiwork. Surrender now, or we will be forced to open fire.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Rurapenthe, the Klingons have built an empire that values strength, honor, and skill in combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories of the great Klingon heroes.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept it. There is work to do.
Lieutenant.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent, but there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rurapenthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can. There is work to...
This is Warden Katak of the Rurapenthe Penal Colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force. My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rurapenthe? There are no Federation corps on Rurapenthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants? Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here. Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
Halt! Where do you think you're going? You may have crossed the magnetic field, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapenthi are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt. My guards will stay where they are. If there was a breach, they would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. Please examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison, you dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg. You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again. Go, see for yourself. You'll only find the Patak dumped here to rot.
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can, and they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs. Because I'm not a Batak like the Warden and his cousin Rodek. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Ura Pinthe? The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year. Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience. Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive. The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I'm a Klingon warrior with the information you need.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded Targ. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
Enemy targets on.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to...